Hey, what is up, everybody? I'm making this video to come out the closet. Um, I am becoming more radical um, in my passions and in my I don't even know, like just passion and rage and want to change the world. um, and fucking rage that nobody is doing it, and rage that nobody I know is doing it, and even more rage that all of my favorite YouTubers, all of the actors, everybody that I looked up to, I don't care, every single one of them, I don't care. I don't care if what they said or what they did. Every single one of them, every YouTuber, everybody. The only people I'm not rageful for are the small creators, who are and the small creators and the people in general who are trying to build themselves up so that they can get a life, and change the world. It's disgusting that nobody, all of these people on Instagram, all of these people on YouTube, all of these edits, NBA players, people I looked up to, fucking rappers, everybody. Horrible people. Not one single one of them. Not one single one of them has the fucking guts to stand up. And maybe it's because of some threats. Maybe it's because they've been corrupted. It's crazy. It makes me think they're cloned, or it makes me think that they're all corrupted, because it's so, I feel like it's so abnormal, it's so hard to understand how I haven't seen one single person stand up to any of it's been going on for years, since it's been going on since I was born, but it's been really getting bad the past 5 years, and it's been really getting bad like the past 2 years. Or maybe I'm just growing up and I'm just like becoming more. No, I don't think I'm just growing up and becoming more, if anything, I would be more sensitized to it or whatever, right? No, I'm not sure about that, but it pisses me off that these people, that people, and a part of myself worship and like these celebrities, like David. Like, for example, I'm in the phase where I'm watching a lot of David show. I'm watching a lot of him, and the fact that he hasn't stood up, the fact that he has so much power and so much privilege and so much influence and so much money as well, and hasn't really done anything for the world, hasn't really tried to put the people together, to move people, to get people together. That is so insanely morally wrong. It is so insanely cowardly, ignorant, and hard for me to understand that. And that's why I am leaning more and more into the fact that somehow these people got cloned. Somehow these people got, somehow, the government, the elites, the whatever you want to call them, the forces, the whatever. Somehow, some way, once you reach a certain point of influence, once you reach a certain point of power and power and influence, it's mostly influence. Influence is the best. I feel like influence is the best commodity you can have. I feel like, oh my, influence is much better. I mean, I guess there's also time. Like if you're younger, time is the best one, and then influence is the second best one. But yeah, I'm talking about like actual like power and influence and money. I think influence is much better. But I guess, I don't know, influence is kind of power. Oh fuck, what I was saying. Yeah, that's why I think that that's why I'm leaning towards there's something that the government, the elites do to these people, whether it be subconsciously, whether it be like literally, like physically, like they physically inject something or physically put something in their food, do something to these people. It's like something that happens to everybody once you reach a certain level of influence and power. Because that's like one of the, that's like, first of all, I think that's actually possible to do. I feel like they already have that technology for sure. But also I feel like that's just one of the only ways I can really wrap my head around it. And that makes me so fearful, and just the fact that nobody has stood up. I don't care who it is. Martin Luther King, JFK, these people stood up. These people had so much power and influence, and they spoke up, and they stood up. They weren't really successful, really, but I can respect it so much more because their lives got cut short, and who knows what they could have done. With these people that are still alive, and with these people, I can tell that they're not really going to do anything, and I could tell that what they have already not done is inexcusable, and that just having that just feeling that it makes me so fearful of it. Like, am I the problem? Am I just am I tricking myself? Am I thinking that I don't know. I'm not sure if there's so much fear there because nobody has done anything. And so I'm like, what makes you think you could do something, Liam? If these people are so cowardly and ignorant or corrupted or both or cloned or all, what makes you think that you could really do anything, Liam? And that's something I'm struggling with so much. And then off of that and off of the fear, I'm like, then it's like I try to justify it, or I try to find ways to limit myself. I try to find ways of being like, oh, I just think I'm better than those and all those people because of my trauma and because I have an ego or because of whatever the fuck. And then I'm like, oh no. Like, you're just you're manipulating yourself. This is all some type of self-sabotage manipulating thing that you're trying to put on yourself because you really hate yourself and because of your trauma and because of whatever the fuck. You're never going to actually become a president. You're never going to actually change the world. You're never going to have influence. You're never going to have power. You just think that you can. You just think you're so much better. You think you have so much more potential than all these celebrities, all these people, because you deep down are not you deep down want yourself to have that hope and have that belief so that you can crumble yourself, and that's what your self-hatred is, or that's what your self-destructive is. And these are all thoughts that I have, and so I'm so fucking scared I'm just so that's honestly what I'm most scared about, is just like, why do I think I'm different? Why do I think that? And then it's like, am I fucking crazy? And then I think about it. It's so fucking insane. These celebrities, everybody. It's like, but even if it is a self-destructive, 40, I'm like subconsciously tricking myself, or I don't even fucking know. Even if it's it's a self-destructive thing, ego thing, I don't know. Even if that's true, it's still so reprehensible to me, and it's so fucking just horrible to me that these celebrities aren't doing shit. These people aren't doing shit. Who's some like fan favorites? SZA, not doing shit. Kendrick Lamar, not doing shit. Cat Williams, not doing shit. Tyler the Creator, not doing shit. Just fucking horrible, morally wrong people. Morally wrong, ignorant people. Horrible people. Are they deep down bad people? I don't want to believe so. I don't think so. I honestly don't think that anyone is a bad person. I think everyone is born good. That's what I mean. Honestly, I don't know what the fuck I think. I don't know what I think about anything, but I feel like at least I want to believe that. I don't know where I am so fucking lost that I don't know what I fucking believe in. I don't know how much I believe in this. I don't know why I believe in that. I don't know if I believe in this because of this trauma and because of the whatever the fuck. I don't know what I believe in, but I want to believe that everyone is a good person deep down. And so these people have either morphed into horrible people because of trauma and because of fucking corruption and because of spells and demons and the fucking elites and whatever the fuck. But these are good people deep down. They're just so horrible and ignorant right now. And I just want to believe that. I want to believe that they can change. I mean, they can change. I actually do really believe that everyone can change. I don't know where I just hate that myself and especially others. No, honestly, I don't know. I can't really speak for others because I also watch edits and I also watch their stuff and we worship these motherfuckers. We fucking worship these motherfuckers. If you were in someone like Tyler the Creator's shoes right now, if you were in Kendrick Lamar's, Cat Williams, fucking, let me scroll down, Bernie Sanders, fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger, PewDiePie, fucking Churley, Sneeko, Glenn Jacobs, the Kane, Dashy Games, Kanye West, fucking Andrade, the wrestler, Dick Gregory. I'm still Dante, fucking retard. I'm still Dante. Tyler the Creator, A$AP Rocky, Theo Vaughn, Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, David Goggins. All these people. I just scrolled down my recommended. If you were in these people's fucking shoes, if you had the privilege, the fucking privilege that these motherfuckers have, the power, the influence from other people, the devotion from other people. Imagine a David Goggins, if you had his fucking power and influence and his money, if you had his fucking, I'm not even talking about the mindset, I'm not talking about his act, if you had the devotion that so many people and I have to David Goggins, and the respect and the I want to be like him, if you had that, would you be using it like how David Goggins is using it? Yeah, write a few books, be motivational, and just fucking do whatever the fuck. No. I think that most people would, if they had this, I think that they would fucking use it for good. I think that they would really fucking use it for good. I feel like they would fucking get people together. They would use their money for fucking building communities and knocking on doors and getting people together and fucking building a fucking revolution, a rebellion. I don't think you would do what David Goggins is doing right now. I don't think you would be that fucking cowardly. And I don't think I would be either. And that's what pisses me off. Because the wrong people are in power. I don't care. Every single one of these motherfuckers on my... Look at my fucking recommended. Every single one of these on my fucking recommended. Except for... Let me see. Except for like, fuck, let me scroll down. All these motherfuckers. Oh, this is a fire song. All these motherfuckers, except for like, oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh, why is it? I feel, oh crap, didn't mean to do that.
When I come back, just give me some.
By the way, I feel like my recommended is changing so much. Like it's different. Oh, so this guy's fire. This is the GOAT right here. This is the GOAT. Except for maybe someone like Gooby and Doobie, because he is a somewhat small creator. He is making videos that I feel are bringing people together. I feel are waking people up, and he's making videos that are more so him speaking to the camera, him giving his thoughts out, what he's saying is helping people. And he's a small creator with not as much influence, not as much power yet. So there's much more. He's on the rise. He's kind of like the underdog. He's still gaining. David Goggins, all these motherfuckers. CM Punk, Kevin Hart, Tyler the Creator, Kanye West, Corey Kenshin, David Lynch. Not David Lynch died. Rest in peace. Dashie, Joe Rogan, Jesse Ventura, ISO Speed, Triple H, David Cho, Joe Rogan, Brandon Rogers, fucking Alex Hormozy. These people already have so much power and fame and influence, and they're not doing jack shit. So fuck them. I don't like these people. And I am just, my hate and my anger and my passion is building up every single day. And hopefully I use it. I can use this for good, because I know that I don't know anything actually. I don't even know what I believe in. But hopefully I can use this for good. Hopefully I can use what's inside of me, and I can give power to myself, and I can give power to the common people. So much more I could go on. That's it. Okay. part of that was performative. Part of that was not really. I don't know. Not any. That wasn't really performative. It was performative, but it was like me. I changed I changed by the camera being on, but I think that I. When the camera comes on, it's who I want to be like. It's not exactly who I am now. I try to be honest, but I am putting on a little bit for the camera, but it's not because I want, but it's at least in my opinion, it's mostly because I want to be this passionate and be this. It's not because I want to. It's not because I just see the camera on, so I want to. At least I don't think so. Or maybe that's like a deeper reason, and that's just like it's just because I have insecurity. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm becoming more radicalized, and I'm gonna stay open-mindedness. I'm gonna be more open-minded. I'm gonna be more empathetic, but I'm more radicalized, and I will become more radicalized and more passionate. That's it, and hopefully, you can too. I love you. Bye-bye. Last thing I'll say. 2 things that I just want to add. Number one, something that's helped. I think something that really, something that I think separates me from people is that I don't have any family. I don't have anyone in my family that I trust. I don't have anyone in my family that hasn't abused me. I don't have anyone in my family that hasn't hurt me deeply. I don't have anyone in my family that I don't have guilt towards because I hurt them deeply probably as well. I don't have anyone in my family that I don't dislike. So I don't want, I do not want to be with my family, and I do not want to see my family. I do not want to interact with my family. I do not want to share any thoughts or feelings or environments or anything like that. So I think doing that, and maybe you can do this too, or something like this, or just isolate yourself from that sort of from your family, because I feel like doing that might really I don't know. I'm not sure if this had even worked, if it really changed me, or it did change me. I'm not sure if it changed me in this way, but I think I'm more like lone wolf, independent type thing. I'm more free-ish kind of way. More free. I'm not free, but I want to be free type thing. It's kind of a rebellious thing because I don't like my family members. And I hope they have an amazing life, and I hope they heal and everything, but I don't like them. I don't like being around them. They are abusers, and I think that already, like, doing that and also being in this abusive household with constant stress and constant nervous system and constant pain and constant uncertainty about getting abused, or hearing yelling, or hearing screaming, or hearing slamming on doors, or hearing the toilet slamming, or hearing something that and having be from my family and from my mom, from my parents, from elder figures, and from my family, that might have put me in a position where I like being more rebellious myself. So I think that kind of that did help me. I'm not sure, but I think it might have. That's something which I could see that it helped me with, and it will help me with, is just growing up, or at least feel like changing. I'm always like I am. It's a me versus them type thing. even though I don't want it to be a me versus them. It's a me versus them. Kind of, it's more so a me don't want to be abused by them type thing. But it's like kind of a me versus them, because I don't want them in my lives. I don't. So maybe that's a rebellious thing. Maybe that started a rebellion. Maybe you can do something like that yourself. Maybe you can isolate yourself. Maybe you can try to be your own person for a little bit. And by the way, I'm still fucking depressed as shit, and I'm still not very free. I'm still not extremely independent. But that's the first thing. The second thing, what is this like? Second thing was just asking for help and looking for resources has helped me so dramatically. Calling CPS, calling the cops, calling fire departments, calling therapy, calling things. I have therapy because I did it, because I fucking did it, and I pushed and called numbers and asked the therapist to call numbers and called for months, and I finally got therapy, and I think it'll really work out. I got my third appointment coming up today, actually, in like about 4 hours at 2 p.m. About 3.5 hours. And I am very hopeful because of that. Because many things because of that. And asking for help. And it's so fucking hard it's the cringe. It's so hating and shameful and it's the worst. One of the worst parts is feeling, and especially like asking friends' parents and asking friends for stuff, is like feeling like if I don't build a relationship, if I don't act like I want to, if I don't act like I want a relationship, but if I don't act like I want more than just what they can give me, which I do want more than they can give me, just not now, for the most part. I mean, I do want to be with friends, but like stuff with like my friends' parents, I don't like hanging out there at their houses, because it's just, I have so much social anxiety. So but also they do help me, and I do like being there sometimes, but I mainly want to keep to myself. I do want to and I want them to help me with stuff, or at least I did. Doesn't seem like they're helping me anymore. But yeah, asking my friends' parents for help, they've been kind of rejecting me, been kind of not helping me with stuff, kind of ghosted me, and that's fine. I've asked multiple police, multiple fire stations. I've been shamed, been called compulsive liar. Told them all of the crimes that are happening and are happening to me. I've been called compulsive liar, shamed and insulted and fucking bullied by these police officers so horribly, to the point where they were standing over me. I was bawling my eyes out, and they were just kept on insulting me, bullying, and calling me compulsive liar. I would say to them, my mom will admit, this happened like months ago. My mom will admit that she tried to get me to take drugs. My mom will admit that. Just ask her. The police officer said, I can tell you're lying because you're saying genuinely too much. Or he said something like, I can tell you're lying because you're saying I swear too much, or you're saying like I promise too much. And then he said, no, I'm not gonna ask her because I know you're lying. Turns out that police officer did ask her, and my mom said she did try to get me to take drugs, which is illegal. They weren't prescribed for me at all. Never ever prescribed for me. And I looked it up. I've never seen one person, never seen one article. I looked at ChatGPT, Safari, looked on Reddit, everything. Not one have I seen that's legal to give your child antipsychotics, to give your child pills and drugs. So she admitted that to the police officers, that she's been trying to get me to take drugs. And so with the police officer, I went out and I said, she literally admitted that to you. And then they said, oh, she's just trying to medicate you. Get inside. And they were like, oh, I'm going to arrest you. And I don't think I've ever lied. I've been called compulsive liar and liar so many times by police officers. I don't think I've ever lied to them one time. Like knowingly lied to them. I don't think I've knowingly lied to them one time. I don't think so. I might have missed a date or missed a time frame. I have brain fog. I have trauma. I have messed up mental health and messed up memory issues and messed up messed up issues with judging what is most important and what is most reliable. So I might have said something that, or I might have not put it in the best way, or might have not said it in the best way. I don't think I've knowingly lied to anybody, especially any police officers. And the amount of times I've been called compulsive liar and just completely insulted is insane. Now, I have had positive interactions with police officers since then because I kept on asking for help. The last 2 times I've interacted with police officers, they were so nice. There was two sets of police officers. They were so nice, so respectful, helpful. They made a CPS report. They made one pair made a CPS report, talked me through it, said, if you need to contact us to mediate any situation, you would call this, we'll save your number. So helpful. They made a CPS report. The other pair of police officers, they were helpful. They talked, they were respectful. I could tell they didn't really believe me too much, but they were respectful. I could tell that they somewhat cared about me. I could tell that they somewhat heard me out, and they asked if I wanted to go on like a voluntary checkup with a therapist, and so I said sure. So I went to talk with like a therapist or a psychiatrist for like an hour or two, and if I would have stopped asking for help for those probably 5 times, I was completely insulted and ashamed and shamed and bullied by police officers. Like 6 sets, 4 sets of, I don't even know how many police officers total, 6 police officers total. Some went somewhere in pairs of 2, somewhere in pairs of 1, somewhere in 6 to 8 or more than that officers in total of just cruelty to me. If I didn't keep asking for help, I would not have gotten the chance for them to actually make a final, it was a serious, they finally made an actual serious CPS report. They made a CPS report that they said that they will actually come by and they will actually come by and a CPS officer or a CPS person would come by within the next 10 days. They made that type of CPS report. If I stopped, I don't know where I would be. If I stopped asking for help, if I stopped trying, and it's not like I kept trying every single day. I kept trying. No, it took weeks, took months, took days, took just a lot of time in between because I don't have energy, because I'm suffering, because it's not like, oh, I'm going to keep asking for help. I'm going to keep asking. So much suffering, so much enduring, so much pain, and worse than pain, numbness and depression and shame and bad habits and bed rotting and on my phone and on the computer just doing nothing except bad habits and doom scrolling, and feeling the type of disassociation and the type of pain where it's like you don't even know you're in pain, but you know you're in pain type pain, paralyzing, can't move your body barely, you can't anything that could in any way, shape, or form improve your mood. You borderline can't move your body to do that because of fear, because of anxiety, because of whatever. But I just kept on asking for help. Slowly I kept on asking for help. And now guess what I have? I have therapy. Now I have a friend, my friend Alex, who actually I finally hung out with a friend in forever. Now I have CPS. Now I have school counselor. Now I have the school on my side. Now it's so many things that are. Now I have medication, dude. Now I have YouTube. Now I have supporters. Now I have progress on YouTube. It is so crazy, and there's still shame and still like asking for help, because it's like because asking for help is like there's something about it that I don't like, because it's like I didn't work for it, or like anyone could do it, right? Or like because it's someone who's just like, oh, I don't want to do this. They could ask for help, and I could ask for help, and we could get the same thing. The difference is I'm asking for help because I'm suffering, and because I think that the help could help me, and this imaginary person is asking for help because they're like, oh, I just need help, or whatever, or because I feel sorry for myself. I don't know. I think less of myself sometimes, or I feel feelings or your thoughts of I feel less of myself, or I'm a lesser person, or insecurities for asking for help, and it's like I don't really have much to say against that, other than like it takes strength to ask for help. It takes so much strength to ask for help, so much fucking strength. So I guess that's a pro for like why it's good for you and why it's strong for you to ask for help. So yeah, those are just two little pieces of advice. There's many other pieces of advice like medication, like YouTube. YouTube is a gigantic one. Things like that. But those two, asking for help, and what was the other thing? Asking for help and what was the thing I mentioned? I don't know. Didn't I say I was going to mention two things? Did I mention one thing and then asking for help was the second thing? It was, right? I'm not sure. I forgot. Right now, right in this moment, I'm forgetting I forgot what I said before, or what I was intending to say as the asking for help. Well, the first part of this video is just me becoming more radicalized and wanting to be somebody in power who helps people and helps myself and helps the world. That's the first part, and then asking for help, and then I'm not sure. That is the video. I'm becoming more radicalized, and I'm becoming more passionate and more belief in myself. I don't even know how to describe it. Belief in myself, kind of just more so like I actually there's something in me that actually wants to do this. There's something in me that finds dopamine in wanting to change the world. Before it was like, oh yeah, that's a goal I have, that's something that's really cool to do, and I just want to do that. Now I feel like there's something in me that like actively wants to walk towards that and be in that. Like there's something in me that genuinely is like a dopamine, kind of like scrolling or kind of like watching porn. There's kind of something like, or like skateboarding. It's kind of something that is more just like, I want to do that, you know. I want to get people together. I want to start a revolution. I want to start a rebellion. So I'm becoming more radicalized, and just fucking. Oh yeah, right. I'm becoming more radicalized, and how you might be more radicalized, more rebellious, is by asking for help, getting your power, and becoming more isolated, less with your family, less with everything. Yeah. Honestly, I've never seen one good family in my life. Honestly, I've never seen one good family in my life. I don't think I have. Not in person. Every single family that I see, every single family, every single parents, every single child, my friends, I look and I feel judgment, and I judge them. I judge them, and I know it's probably partly wrong, but I judge them and I feel anger. Because how can you be a parent? How can you be this old and be this much of a coward still? How are you content with raising your son or your daughter or your kid to want to be an average person, to want to be a slave and a fucking... How dare you fucking raise somebody like that? Like what is normal in society? Yeah, my fucking parents and my family is fucking horrible and raised me horribly. And they also raised me like what I'm angry at my friends' parents about as well. It's not like there's the thing of like me trying to hate on other people's families because that puts more blame off of my family or something, or trying to find positives in my family by hating on their family, but also I think I am right. Hopefully you understood me. Like there's like a thing that were like, it might be just me trying to shift blame, or it might be me trying to, but I do think that I'm right. No matter what, I do think I'm right. I do think that these people are failures. These parents are failures. Right now they are, and they failed their children. I believe that. I fully believe that. No, I don't fully believe in anything, but I really do believe that. And so is my family. So my family too, very much so. More so, probably. More so. Probably more so. But these people too. And that's why I'm like mad. It's not just friends, parents, it's everybody. But especially the parents, especially the older generations. They failed these people so horribly. Failed the kids so horribly. So, and these failures and these horrible people, like, and I'm partly that. I'm horrible, weak, cowardly people, failures who infect their offspring and infect their fucking friends and infect the people they interact with and infect everything with their fucking weakness and fucking horribleness. I'm also part of that. Everyone's probably part of that. But I just see them more than I see them being content with that, content with being that. No, not thinking that that's wrong to do. And that's what I fucking hate. But these people, but I do believe it myself, and these people don't have to be like that. And I don't think they deep down want to be like that. I don't think we deep down should be like. I don't think we deep down want to be like that. I don't think we deep down should be like that. I don't think that's natural for us. I don't think that's what we would want to do. I think what we would want to do is raise our children and raise our children, raise our parents, raise our grandparents. I think we all want to influence each other and build up each other. I don't think we want to tear each other down. I don't think we naturally want to have I don't think we want to have our children live horrible lives, unhappy, depressed, meaningless lives. I don't think any of us want that. So, and I think every single one of us can change. I do think so. I think every single, and there's a part of me that's like, no, but I do think so, that or at least part of myself thinks so, that every single one of us can change into being powerful and influential and helping ourselves and helping the others and helping our family and helping our friends and helping everybody. That's it. That's my video. I love you guys so much. Have an amazing life, death, and afterlife. All you kings, queens, jokers, and jacks. Glam rock, punk rock, trippy boy. Out. Take action. Love you. Bye-bye. If anybody watched this video, dude, like literally change your life. Do something. Plan or just do something. Plan something. Don't. I know I always get into the trick of planning and then not doing and then not doing and then not doing. Just planning. Ideas for stuff and then not doing anything and just do something. Do something that changes your environment. Just do something that helps. Do something. Make a YouTube video. Start a YouTube channel. Make a video of you doing this hand signal. Make a video of you doing that, and just have that be your first video. Make a video of a tutorial on how to put one of these breathing strips on. Make a video of you doing this. Clap. And then have that be the video. Make any video. Make a video just being like, hi, my name is Daniel Crusader and I think you should be awesome. Or anything like that. Or be like, my name is Patrick McNeil and I want to kill everybody and I'm a pedophile and I rape babies, and just come out the closet about that or something. Just make a video. Be awesome. Put yourself out there. Or just do something, honestly. I love you. But most importantly, I don't know what's most important, but last thing, I think you should be more radical. I think you should be more passionate. I think you should be like, what the fuck there's nobody doing this shit, and I can't believe I've been worshiping and liking these fucking rich-ass celebrities and liking all these manufacturers of lamps and manufacturers of everything, and they've been hurting me and maybe even worse, not helping me and being content with me and others being in so much pain, that, you know what, I'm gonna fucking rebel. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna change something in the system. It might not be right now. I might be too depressed to do it. I might be too whatever to do it right now, but you know what, that's a goal that I have. And just become more radical. That's the end of the video. I love you guys. Have an amazing life, death, and afterlife. Feel the peace, love, joy, serenity, clarity, openness, happiness, soulfulness, godliness, cleanliness, healthiness, purity, good energy, positive energy, everything good, and all my love. Love you so much. Have an amazing life, death, and afterlife. Bye-bye. Mwah. Amen.